Hello everyone and welcome back to Slay the Princess. I am joined by Evan, of course, and yeah, we did a stream of this earlier. We're doing another stream right now because we really enjoyed the game and we have free time. So we're just gonna do
free time.
Yay, free time. So we're just gonna do
Just gonna play more.
Yeah, we're just gonna play through some more. We'll see.
How much more unplanned? Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, I've got no plans for tonight, so yeah.
Yep. All right. Shall we?
Yeah, let's dive right in. So, from where we left off earlier, we got through about 3 of the routes.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
We know her very well.
You're here to slay her. If you don't...
Okay.
What we haven't done yet.
We've silently continued to the cabin.
So, I'm thinking the last time we went to the cabin, into the basement, we tried to free her.
Yeah.
But there was an option to just stay down there with her.
Okay. So basically, you want to like...
Stay down there with her?
Okay, so you want to try that. So then we have to get back to there.
Yeah, so we can just silently continue to the cabin.
To get there, fuck.
We just have to go down without a knife.
Okay, so that's the main thing we want to do. Okay.
You make your way up the...
Proceed to the cabin. The cabin should look normal.
The interior of the cabin is all...
So we're gonna enter the basement.
Without the knife?
Without the knife. So basically...
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated.
Just skip. Okay. So basically what we want to do is...
Just checking in on you.
Huh?
I don't know. Just checking in. I don't know. We're just going to... Yeah. So we want to talk to her.
Because there are multiple options for us to take
Exactly,
care.
and that's
basically
what we're getting
for
back to.
Yeah, so for this, so basically this fucking flowchart.
Are you looking at a flowchart?
Kind of just to get a feel for how many different endings there are. I'm not like reading into most of them, because some of them just have like what.
Could you share?
Yeah.
With me?
Basically, I'm gonna send it from my alt. But basically, the flowchart tells you, don't look at the ones that are gray or yellow, because those give you the names of like the chapters. But the white ones tell you like what choices you can make and what those branch out into.
Yeah. Okay.
So basically, as you can tell, for don't take the knife is the top, like first bracket branch, and there are 3 options from there. The one that we did for the first one is we went to the damsel, but there was another option in the damsel that we could have gone, which I think is what we're aiming for, right?
Yeah, I like that. Like there's a different voice for each chapter.
Yeah. So
and there's even some chapter 3s I see.
Yeah, there are even some chapter 3s. We just haven't gotten to any of those. So I'm thinking, do we want to just kind of go down the flowchart now, or do we still want to kind of fuck around?
I wanna try
fucking around.
First, so we don't take the blade, right?
Yeah. So we didn't take the blade.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's try that.
So we're gonna do damsel again and just try to get the other option, or do we want to?
No,
Because the last time we saved her, do we want to kill her this time around?
I was thinking, no, like we,
The option of like sitting there with her?
yeah, that's what I
Okay,
want
let's
to
see.
explore.
Okay, so
How
you
many
to
times do I
save
have to...
you. Hold on, let's talk.
Okay.
Keep her locked away. This one, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here.
Mm.
It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Oh, we can lock her in the basement.
Lock her in the basement.
I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch. No one has to die.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the stairs.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she? You can still grab the blade and get back down here.
Into the plan.
Yeah.
It'll be the death of all of us, but fine. We'll do it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work.
Can we, though? Can we really?
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Jesus.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
You sure about that?
I'm not too sure.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
So all of this was just an act, wasn't it? We can call her out, or like we can...
If you want.
Yeah, sure. So all of that was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess. You're a monster.
I can be innocent and harmless, if I want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in
Oh
the
shit.
cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She
You're
steps
creepy,
closer,
lady.
one silent footfall at a time,
That's
cocking
creepy
her
as
head in
fuck,
curiosity as
bro.
you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2, The Nightmare.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Fun fact, this isn't on the flowchart.
No, it is. It is.
It
Just found
is?
it.
Where?
You just have to scroll down more. It's not within like the section we thought it was.
Oh, this is a different section. Oh, it's just we didn't take the blade. Okay. So...
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. She's going to kill me again.
Again?
Yeah.
People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh. What if he hears us?
Ooh, the paranoid.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit. I think you're very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
Okay.
We've got it.
Let's just go to the
can-
cabin.
Okay.
A warning, before you go any further.
I think you could tab
She
it.
will lie, she will cheat,
Tab.
and she will do everything
Save?
in her power to stop
Tab.
you from
No,
slaying
we
her.
can't. The skip button
No?
isn't.
Believe a word
The
she
skip
says.
button. We can't tap here.
Mm.
Because we haven't gone through this chapter.
Oh.
So
That's
even though
fine. Whatever.
even though the text is the
Dialogue.
same, we haven't played through this chapter before.
Got it.
Yeah.
I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least, she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Let's just go back to the cabin. Ooh, let's see what's different about it now.
True.
The interior of the cabin is
Oh.
the smooth wood of the walls, almost featureless. The only furniture
There's
of
no
note is a
door.
lone
Hey,
table,
like,
not
look at the
or a
windows.
table. A pristine
The windows
glass
are gone.
between you and the
No.
Oh
Like, you see the
shit!
silhouettes?
Yeah, you're right. No, there's no door.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, go straight up to the mirror, right?
What happened to the door? There was a door here last time. It's just an empty frame. She's already got an out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Just approach the mirror without
Yep.
talking about it.
Walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall.
Fuck you,
It's a
hero.
mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach
Okay, it's
forward
gone.
and rub your hand.
So we
Okay,
can't
so
look
that
in the mirror.
doesn't change.
Yeah.
How ridiculous you look now. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Okay. Let's do... This whole cabin is different than I remember it being.
Very different. I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right? She knows that we're here. Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't
See,
been here before.
like that's
Enough of this past life
like
nonsense.
supporting my theory where like the
Certainly
new
by
voice
the
influences the
Yeah.
cabin.
Yeah.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
I want to take the blade this time.
Go ahead.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Stop, stop, stop. Stop, stop, stop.
Good. Steel can't lie to us.
I like this guy. He's kind of silly.
You like all the new voices when they
Yeah.
come in.
Gonna be
Fair.
enough, though. Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
Can we have a bomb?
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Time to enter the basement.
You cross over the threshold
Oh.
onto a
Ooh.
series of isolated steps suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes.
That's true. Look at the eyes. They blink.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
Oh, can make a lot of choices here.
Yeah.
How hard is it to throw a knife?
It can't be that hard. But then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place, it'll be enough.
What do you think?
I think just continue down the stairs. I'm gonna see what's down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Oh, we can just do nothing.
Yeah, what happens if we do that?
Let's just do nothing.
You decide it's best to do nothing.
There you are.
Oh, God.
I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought a little knife with you.
Hi, welcome. Welcome. Why is the voice
hi,
creepy?
Vodka! We're playing a horror game called Slay the Princess. We tried to lock her in a basement, so she killed us.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs.
Oh, it keeps going.
Nerves.
So he's just having a full-on mental breakdown.
Liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as
you
your
can hear it in
eyes
the
shoot
background.
open.
Yeah.
Heart, lungs. Oh, that's so cool.
Nerves, heart. What are you doing?
Okay, sounds good, loves.
Yeah.
Go. Yeah, if this isn't your game, this is not your game. And this
Yeah.
is definitely not a great game for certain people.
I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
Love you too, sweets. I love how you can't use the proper heart on Twitch.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead, even if you look ridiculous.
Liver. She isn't attacking us. Why?
That's a good question.
The why doesn't
she probably
matter.
still
She's
can't
already
leave.
proven her ill intent.
Mhm.
Don't lose sight of your mission. Nerves. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late. Lungs. Liver.
Let's talk to her a bit, and then we can run, slay the princess, leave together. Or remain in the nightmare. Why won't you finish me off?
Liver.
Because I don't want to, and even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward,
Oh,
bringing
Jesus.
her masked lips close to your ear.
So she's wearing a cracked mask. Oh, I love
Once
that.
you're gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs,
Bro's going
liver,
crazy.
nerve. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then... Shit, make her stop. Hey, snap out of it. Okay, deep breath. Deep breath, we're fine. Heart.
This is literally me in the middle of a panic attack every, like, 2 weeks.
You're back. Lungs, liver,
One moment, and then
Yeah,
you're
just
gone.
start doing heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Yeah.
nerves,
Ah,
lungs,
and there's the fear.
heart. She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
What happened after you killed me last time?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then...
He's getting faster.
Well, you died before I could get to the doors. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can move without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
If you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try being nice to me?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you? And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you leave.
Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuance. I'm not going to destroy the world, but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it. I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid.
Okay, so she's full on psycho in this
The world
route.
needs fear.
Oh, that was cool.
Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out?
People will die if you do to them what you've done to me.
Everyone dies eventually. They're all full of wet, writhing things, and in the end, each and every one of them gets unwound. And then those things get to become a new everybody. Just to come apart all over again.
I'm gonna need to put a flashing, like,
All I want
warning.
is to be there for it. I want to watch it happen, and maybe do a little unwinding myself. Is that really so much to ask?
And if I let you out, what then? Do we go our separate ways?
Oh no, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Being around you is agony. I'm not gonna stick around. You're a lunatic. You know that, right?
I am what I am, and right now, I'm in control. So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
She raises one long gloved finger, its tip hovering just over your skin, seeming to enjoy the lingering threat. But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of death.
If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organs shutting down situation?
Like I said, I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
And what if I refuse to let you out? What happens then?
Then we're stuck down here together. Until you change your mind.
Static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear. No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Or until your heart finally gives out. And then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out. And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
I kind of want to see what happens if we stay here. I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave, and I'm not going to try and kill you. So do your worst.
Are you serious? You fling the blade into the void, denying yourself the opportunity to ever slay her and finish your mission.
Nobody's happy here, but maybe it's for the best.
You poor deluded thing. Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not? I am what I am, and you're always going to be a coward.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down.
Oh.
You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you. Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken. No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Let me out.
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one moment. Gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is.
Damn.
Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Let me out.
No. What's happening to us?
Let me out.
This is all too much. I can't keep going.
Oh.
You can't keep going. Well, what are you talking about?
But he doesn't respond.
I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Your body is dead, but you live on. Oh wait, shit, did we get to a third chapter? The monolith of fear, see what hides behind her mask.
Wait, no, that's all the chat. What the fuck? The moment of clarity. This isn't a chapter, this is something else.
Shit. What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing?
There was a princess, I think.
Wait,
It's all so...
so this is us, we're broken.
It hurts when I try to remember.
Okay, so we're broken.
You shouldn't know about the princess.
Oh, narrator's back.
Not until I... You've already been here, haven't you?
I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left. We have to let her out.
No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her. Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we? Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the
Wait,
only
voice
way
of the
this works out for us.
opportunist.
If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything.
Wait,
Let me look. This is all
We
from.
were supposed to keep her trapped there forever, I think.
wait a minute,
This
wait a
is
minute.
all the voices.
Okay, so these are things that we haven't even met these guys.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we just keep going. I don't want to, like, restart, so.
We're supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart?
We can't
cold.
feel it. Not when there's so much fear everywhere.
Hunted.
There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried.
Hi, Contrarian!
We love her, so we have to set her free.
You.
Can we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us? To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love. Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us. This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
I think they're all wrong.
Of course we're wrong.
She's the only thing that's right.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Yes, obviously they're all wrong. What are you going to do about it?
Getting back to his earlier question, how many times have you all been here?
Many times. It feels like we've been here forever. It also feels like we've barely been here at all.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, we just have to do what she says and then everything will be fine. It won't. It will be for us. She said so. You're part of everything. If things aren't fine for everything, they won't be fine for you. There's no difference between fine and not fine. It just goes on and on.
But that doesn't make sense. I only remember being here twice before this, and some of you don't seem to remember being here at all. Was I here those other times? Did someone else make the decisions?
What does here even mean if you really think about it? You were here. Every single time. You did your best, really. There's just a pecking order. And our cruel and beautiful goddess sits atop it, right where she's always belonged.
Sir, I know we did your route, but I'm sorry, but she is not a goddess.
You're lucky. What I would give to be able to forget. I've tried to keep them numb, but they're all too soft. A shame, really.
If I don't remember what I did, then it couldn't have been me that did it.
Don't think about that too hard. All it will do is weaken your resolve and make it that much harder for you to slay her. Maybe you're shattered in your own way. Are you your memories? Or are you the one perceiving the present moment? Ugh, here you go philosophizing again. It never goes anywhere. Yes, this is far from the first time you've asked us about consciousness. Who am I? What am I? What is I? Who even cares?
I mean, I kind of care. I feel like it's important for us to care.
They're good questions. Great questions, even. But they don't
Yeah, I
have
mean,
any
we're some
answers.
monster thing.
And they all
Yeah.
end in quivering torment. It doesn't matter what we do, because we always find her, and if we don't find her, she always finds us. And then she smashes us into smaller pieces. If you all just stopped feeling, we could have been done with this ages ago. Your thoughts are far too scattered to rein back in. Your only option is to silence them.
What if I don't go to the cabin?
We've tried that. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Our hearts always brought us back to her. The deck is stacked. So many paths, and they're all circles.
Can you make sense of them?
There's nothing worth making sense of. They're clearly all traumatized. And yet, you aren't. We break apart, and you stay the same. Yeah, what's your secret? Why can you break the rules when we can't?
I feel so disappointed. I don't know if I can pull this off. I don't know
Disjointed.
if I can slay her. Oh, I feel so
Don't care
disjointed.
how you feel. You have to slay her. You have to pull yourself together. You have to snap out of it. You're lucky you haven't been stuck here like the rest of them. There's no other way to keep going. You either need to forget, or you need to stop feeling much of anything. They can't do either. He's not wrong. He's the only smart one left, if you ask me. He's worse than her.
Okay. Do you think we should go to the cabin, or should we stay where we are?
I'm curious what's in the cabin.
Fair point. Okay, let's proceed to the cabin.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward. But eventually, you do make it to the cabin.
Just the
Or rather, you
mirror.
make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead, all you find is an empty hill. No, this isn't right.
Oh.
There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there. Don't ask him about the mirror. He always says he never sees it. He always lies.
Ooh.
And he always makes it gone. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do. She's still here, buried deep inside the earth. Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose.
And what's wrong with giving them space? What if it helps them? What if they need to be heard?
They've been heard too much. It's why they are the way they are. Exactly. They are delusions, and all that catering to them will do is drag you down to their level. You have to keep moving. Or you could just give up. You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin.
I love how he's still trying to pretend there's a cabin there.
The cabin that isn't there. You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it. Smash it to pieces. She's on the other side, and we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free. It's the only way we can have our thoughts back. Just go around it. Just do something. It doesn't matter what. Proceed. Proceed to where? I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific. That's a new one. Do you think it'll work? Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions. It's why he gets to make them. And it already has worked. It's gone, don't you see? We're one step closer to her. The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing. It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure they're in. Wrong and unsettling as it may be.
That's an understatement, bro.
The only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. Take it. It's the only way forward.
Oh shit. We can't click the other options.
You have to take the blade.
You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth. You lean over the hole and gaze into the abyss. It is so very deep. Deep in the bowels of the earth.
Oh shit, that's her
You
mask.
see something staring back at you.
That's her mask.
It fills you with dread.
Yeah.
It's her. She's watching us. She never stops watching us.
You really are a coward.
With every word she speaks, the
Oh,
princess in
God.
the pit blinks closer.
I was joking when I said that way back when. You know that, right?
And closer.
I was having some fun, and I guess I wanted to see if I could melt you.
And closer.
Watching over me forever? That was so brave.
And closer.
But forever is so long. And time erodes everything. Except for me. I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back.
Damn.
All that's left is for you to take my hand and let me out. It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too. A witness. I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything. Now don't pose. Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your powers so long ago. Don't bother working yourself into a frenzy to get it back.
Do something.
Damn, that's creepy as
Anything
fuck.
that isn't taking her hand.
You're just an object, a tool. Something else a long time ago. That was something you or is
Just a dull and
just
jaded
a
memory.
win-
There is no other ending here. Just take her hand and set her free.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle. Tender, even. I can't believe you just tried to say that. I hate you.
Hate you too, buddy.
The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
Oh, look. The
I
void.
didn't think I'd be so tired.
The princess, exhausted, slumps.
Why is it so cold?
You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Yeah. I can finally think again. Almost. That mirror's back. What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be whisked away just like her. Maybe it won't be gone. Things are different now, aren't they? Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here.
Finally, we can smash it.
Oh, will you stop with the smashing?
What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look ourselves.
Yeah. I think I'd like that.
Seems we've got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
You step towards the mirror once more. Its secrets remain hidden. Its mysteries remain unresolved.
Something tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it. I'm ready.
This is weird because in all the other routes, like, they're really scared of the mirror.
Yeah. Just continue.
It feels okay.
Does it though?
The fear's gone. I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet. The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you. I'm for the truth. I'm ready to sleep.
I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here. Boys, it's been an honor.
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The remains you've unraveled. Ooh. Okay, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You're at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want to tell me?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me, short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
There's trees and stars, and there are people, I think. At least, there are supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is a waiting maw, an inevitable destination where all roads end. She will make for a wise heart.
That's okay. So,
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
It's
are you
interesting
sure
that she
about that?
calls all them like different like part aspects of the heart.
Yeah, that's very
This is
true.
a wise heart. This will be a gentle heart.
Yeah, okay. Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Jesus Christ.
He does.
Yeah. I think this.
Yeah.
He does. I think I want to save here just to, yeah. He does. And when I find him, you and I are finally going to have answers.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough. And then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
If this is the last time, is there anything you would like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
If this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm going to stay here.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
There's no
I
waiting
will
for.
see
Oh,
you when you return.
it's going to close the game.
What textures will you weave?
Oh shit, you're right.
Occupy forever. Will you place the images of you
Ah,
and
fuck
I
me.
into a box for safekeeping? If you close
Wait,
that box,
you
will
can
deliver
just
you in a
load
new world, an imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn.
Yes, load back.
Oh shit, I just overread the save. Ah, fuck me. Okay.
Slowly make
Can you
your
not?
way through
Oh
the
wait,
jungle
you can't
forest,
skip
but
through
eventually-
these, can't?
Yeah, I can. Okay.
Oh, okay. Person mirror.
Up the hill.
I just need to like
Hesitate
get
the
past
step
through
ahead.
his original.
Proceed.
Going to get ice cream.
Okay, sounds good.
You extend your hand.
Apologies, I didn't mean to do that.
There's
Okay. We're just gonna say I'm ready to go back.
the next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
So it looks like we're close to the end.
Yeah.
And then we can go through like
The
all the
flowchart.
other,
Yeah.
like one at a
Everything
time.
goes dark and you die. A wise heart, bring the moment of clarity to her. Alright, I need to let my dog out, so I'm gonna let you entertain chat for a
And
little
at the
bit.
end of that path,
What? Whoa!
Apologies, I'll be back in
and
like
in the basement of that
2-3
cavern,
minutes.
is a princess.
But man, so rude. You know, like just by myself with my little spoon and my carton of ice cream. I've been eating it over the past few days, and it's getting low now. Approaching the end. Just like us with this game. I didn't think that we'd get through it so quickly, but here we are. I have no idea if we're going to try and get 100% achievements, because there are 131 achievements. Ooh. Impressive. But yeah. Yeah. Anyway, most important question. Hear me out. The princess. Yes. Yeah. What relaxing music. It's good, like little interval, little waiting intermission. And ramen for the first time in a while. It's nice. I was sick all last week and I was craving ramen, but I couldn't eat it because my stomach was too upset. I couldn't even eat like fucking normal noodles, like let alone like with broth. So, yeah, it would like make my stomach completely upset, like heartburn and like bloatedness and like throwing up. Most annoying thing was when I would like throw up and then it caused a bloody nose. That was awful. There was one time where I was doing like threw up before my nap and then I had a bloody nose before my nap and like ended up staying awake for like 40 extra minutes. 40 minutes I wanted to be sleeping by then. Yeah. I'm feeling better though. I still cough if I laugh too much, but otherwise it's fine. I would say that I get tired, but like I've been staying up until 4 the last 2 days, so that's not the truth. I do have homework to do, but I don't know. Really feeling it, so it's not due like today or tomorrow, so it's fine. Yeah. I think I'll change my Twitch name back to Gentle New. It's my usual name. So I think it would be nice. Gentle New is not a name that I came up with. It was the default username that was given to me when I made my Xbox account, although who knows how many years ago. It was for an Xbox 360 that was an R2-D2 skin. And it had a C-3PO controller. And I was General New, and that was the name I was given, and that's the name that I stuck with for over 10 years now. It's because I'm kind of lazy. The problem with that name, though, is that no one knows how to say new, like GNU. No one knows how to say that, so usually it's like Gentle Canoe or Canoe. Or they just call me Gentle. It's a little weird, but it's fine. I'm used to people saying names wrong. Usually my last name, it's not an easy last name to pronounce for English speakers. Oh.
And it's time.
I'm almost through with my ice cream already. If you want to know what I said, you'll have to watch back. I'm not telling you. Fuck you.
Alright. Okay. It's not like I don't watch some of these sometimes.
Yep.
Alright, let's close out this route and then we can get started on the rest of them.
Yeah.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Do we want to just like go in killing her?
We haven't taken a knife in a while. Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet! I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la revolution!
That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to
You
save
think you can
her
tab?
princesses, not slay them.
I know. I think I want to save the tabbing for once we're like
Oh yeah.
completioning, because I want it to be like a full playthrough in a way.
Do you want to just get all the endings, or do you also want to try and get all the achievements?
I'm hoping that by getting all the endings, we'll get all the achievements.
Brain freeze.
Huh?
Brain freeze.
That's your own fault.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, don't ignore me.
Okay. Yeah, let's just take the knife,
The
kill her.
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, let's
You
take the
take
blade.
the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Okay,
Music stopped.
it did
The
stop.
door to the basement creaks
For a
open,
second.
revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I wonder if it is actually doing her a favor to just kill her.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Just continue down the stairs. I think we just kill her.
Good.
Let's
I
just
think
kill
it'd be
her.
fun
Zone to reason.
No, we just killed her before. Let's see what.
Ah, fuck.
We've done that before. We can talk to her once we get down. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Mm-hmm.
She's so
Um,
coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Oh, you know what we could do?
What?
We could check if she's dead. Like, just kill her and then check if she's dead. We
Yeah,
haven't
we
done
search
that
for
one
her.
yet. Hmm? Right?
No, if we don't check if she's dead, I think that's what leads to the one we already did.
Oh, then we
If
can
we
check
check
if
she-
she's dead.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we've done that one. I'd be down to do that. Or we could, like, try
Focus
something
on
else.
the task at hand.
And there
hesitate.
you are. Are you
I'd
here
be down to
kill me or
hesitate.
something?
I haven't decided yet.
I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Should we drop it or tighten our grip?
Tighten.
Okay.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I'm sorry. Can we just talk?
You're so close. Don't give up. You've come this far. No, this is a good idea. Maybe we can de-escalate things.
Oh, threatened, are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife, and of course we can talk.
I'm not
You
dropping
want
the
to drop the
blade.
blade?
I'm talking to you.
So while holding the blade.
Yeah, squint
Squint.
at the princess while
You
holding the
stare
blade.
at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Squint even harder.
We're gonna squint even harder.
So does she. At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
Let's slay her.
Want to slay her? Okay.
Yeah.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone.
That's a sick
hit.
panel.
We can still turn this around.
Finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh,
The two of you fall to the floor.
This is somewhat
was
romantic.
fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
I know it's not. We have at least one more chapter.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The adversary. Ooh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
But I already slew the princess. Pretty sure she killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Wait a minute. The hero might not be talking about us. He might be talking about the narrator. Maybe the narrator...
He's been talking about the narrator the whole time.
I'm sorry, my brain's a little bit slow.
You know I can hear you.
He-
It's going to be a lot harder
Yeah.
than you think to keep secrets from me.
Uh,
It's
um,
fine.
Oh,
It doesn't
the
matter
stubborn-
if he can hear us.
I recognize
The
you.
only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning. That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Okay.
Proceed.
Yeah, just proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear? Crystal. Let's just get on with it already.
Okay, let's see how the cabin's changed.
Yep.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest.
Oh.
Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
This is
The
like a
blade is your
gladiator type
implement.
shit.
You'll need it if you want to
exactly.
do this right.
Okay, let's just take
Take
the
the
blade.
You
blade.
take the
We
blade
know
from
that
the altar.
the
It
we
would
know
be
that the mirror
difficult to
won't
slay
lead
the
anywhere.
princess and save the world without a
Yeah.
weapon.
What if we approach the mirror after we
With
take the blade?
weapon.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Okay, we can't
You
do
reach
that.
forward and rub your hand
I don't know.
against the
It's
cabin.
interesting that the mirror
I
is
hope
one of
you
the
know how
only
ridiculous
consistent
you look.
things.
Yeah.
But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. So all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Okay, let's enter the basement. Let's see what's changed.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulphuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Okay.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view.
Oh.
A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes. I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
You look
You look different.
different.
You look exactly the same.
Alright, fine. I believe you. What? What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. But that's all the more reason to take this seriously. You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember. Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Don't worry, I'm gonna do a good job.
Great. Now focus up and do it then.
Attack the princess. I want to
Yeah,
fight her.
I think so.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor. You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from
she's
the
free.
impact. She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win.
Oh, the music.
But probably will be slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
Check out her heart.
I kind of want to bait an opening.
If you want, yeah.
Nah, let's just strike.
If that's your plan, then that's your plan. You push off the ground, ignoring the pain in your ribs as you charge at the princess once more. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins at you from behind her guard. Pull it out. We'll try a different angle.
No, we can do this. Just keep pushing.
We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
I mean, like, that is an entirely valid statement.
Keep pushing.
I kinda want to see what happens.
The princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
Yes, you finally get it, don't you?
I do.
Nothing exists outside of us. It's just you and me, dying and coming back, clashing against each other. Forever.
That's not what's going on. There's an entire world at stake here.
Yes, the fate of the world doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is this fight. The only thing that matters is getting stronger. And the only way to get stronger is to win, even if it takes us forever to get there.
Your balance is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you into her knee. It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter,
The sound
cracking
effects.
like wet wood from the impact.
We're fine.
But you barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours. Your grip loosens from the impact, the blade still wedged in her arm as you tumble to the cold stone floor.
I said we're fine.
I didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing what happened. You might not have said as much, but you certainly implied it. It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
She can't feel
You
pain,
forgot
probably. Bitch! I mean, fucking power move, gotta admit. Also, that's some sick foreshortening.
She tosses it at your feet.
Okay. Aren't you jumping the gun a little here? We died once. That doesn't mean we're immortal.
How much more proof do you need? Would it help to watch me rise from the dead with your own 2 eyes? Fine. Go ahead. Stab me in the heart. See what happens.
The princess throws open her arms, exposing her chest. Is she really just going to let you slay her? Do it. Do it right now, before she changes her mind. Hold on. What if this is a trick? If she's leaving herself open like this, there's only one way we can strike at her. For all we know, she's 3 steps ahead of us.
3 steps ahead of us. Have you met her? This isn't a trick.
And how would you know that? Because I wouldn't think to trick us, so why would she?
That's a great point, so please stop hesitating and end this now.
Slay.
Yeah.
The princess remains unflinching as you run her down, her stoic expression once again curving into a knowing smile as the pristine blade buries deep into her heart.
Did she really just let us do that?
Apparently, yes.
See you soon.
Take
And
the
then she
bait
stumbles
from your
back into
foe.
the
That
wall,
shouldn't
the
have
blade
worked.
still lodged firmly in her chest. She collapses to the ground. She's dead. It's over.
Rare achievement, too.
Yeah.
But it can't be over. She said she'd be back.
I know that the two of you had some sort of weird bond, but look on the bright side. Now we don't have to die. Isn't that nice?
No, it's not nice. I wanted to fight her forever. This is shit. It's not fair.
Life isn't fair, but what's done is done, and whether you like it or not, the entire world is in your debt for saving it from ruin. I'm sure in due time you'll learn to live with yourself.
Let's just get out of here.
Yes, that sounds like a splendid idea.
Let's watch your body for a little while longer.
Fine. You remain where you are and watch over the princess's corpse. She remains dead.
I'm telling you, she's coming back. She said she's coming back.
She's not.
She is.
She's not coming back. She's dead. Your blade is embedded in her heart. You slew her. It's over. I don't know how many more times or how many different ways I need to express this objective reality before it finally makes its way through your dense skull.
How many different ways have you got left to express it? Because it'll take a hell of a lot more to convince me she's not coming back.
Oh, I've got plenty.
Can the two of you stop arguing?
They're bickering like a married couple.
No!
I'm not the only one who just saw her eyes open, right? What are you talking about? For the millionth time, she's
Yes, I told you I'd be back.
alive. We're shit out of luck, aren't we?
I knew it. I told you all that we should believe in her. This is perfect.
And you waited for me. I knew I could count on you. I knew we were connected.
The princess staggers to her feet, one hand wrapped around the hilt of the blade you buried in her heart.
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
She pulls the weapon from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet.
You know what to do. Again.
But she came back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do that? All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering. She clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all.
Oh, we just missed her heart. Oh, of course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was finally over.
I love hearing
Well, I
them
guess
like
I had it wrong.
bickering.
Guess
Yeah.
you had it wrong. Aren't you supposed to know everything? I never said I knew everything.
Let's just attack her again.
This one,
With an unbreakable
okay.
determination,
Huh?
you snatch the blade
I was
from the
curious.
floor and
Yeah.
stumble back to your feet.
I kind of just want to see what happens if we
Both
keep
you
fighting
and the
her.
princess quake with adrenaline as your eyes lock across the basement floor and share a knowing look.
Here it comes. The big finish.
Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess ready to end each other. Your blade digs into
Oh.
her neck, grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects
Sound
with your
effect.
body and... Wait,
Yeah.
no, really? What happened? Why did everything go dark? You died. That blow was apparently lethal. How anticlimactic.
You don't get it, do you? We're not dead. We're stronger than this. So stop whining and get up.
Saying get up is not going to change the fact that you're dead. How dense are you?
Funny that you're calling me dense when you still haven't figured it out. We can't be dead. We're just like her. All of you need to wake up and enter the new world.
You know, maybe he has a point. If we're dead, how are we still talking?
That's a good question.
Because you being dead is reality. Because it says right here that you're...
Well, alive.
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 Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. Alive. alive.
That's right.
I thought I lost you there, but you've figured things out, haven't you? Good. The two of us can finally be together.
You and the princess exchange dozens of devastating blows. Sometimes you manage to strike first, and sometimes she tears through you before you have a chance to act.
Look at that one right
More
there.
often than not,
Yeah,
each of you feels
that's what
other.
the off
That
was
one.
for.
And then you get up and do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. We're all still here. This is all gonna be okay. Isn't it? Isn't it?
But he dancn't answer the voice. He'll never answer. He's gone.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is... What is this place?
Did we do this? Huh. I didn't think we had it in us. But I guess that stuck-up control freak was right. It's the end of the world, isn't it? It's the end of everything. Far from it. We're still here. And she's still here too.
Just stumbles, and her body
I feel
slumps.
so... tired.
Oh. She's getting taken.
Yep. Memory returns. Yay.
You don't got a chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's gonna be okay. Just trust
I
me.
mean, we can just approach
Yeah.
the mirror.
You approach the
This-
mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward, they're once again gone. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. Oh shit. Oh shit. That is right. What's that right there? You can
That's
be
a bird.
nothing. You refocus your gaze and you see it. A figure, faint and veiled and shadowed just beyond the reflection. Are you
I
me?
think you know what I am.
So he is us! Oh, and look, we're the crow again! A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image
Again?
in the glass in two.
Oh,
Remember, we're the
Yeah,
crow thing. I think,
wait.
and we're like the
We were a crow
bird. We're a
before?
bird, technically.
Oh, feathers.
Yeah. Remember how we have the feathers? We're like a bird. And if this is
Well,
him, and
yeah.
he's a bird, the narrator is us confirmed, I was right. Probably, hopefully. And we have the cool new thing, yeah.
We've had that cursor before.
Yeah. It was in our first playthrough, I think. And then another crack
Maybe.
forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass.
Okay.
Look
We
at
have a
that.
lot of things to go through.
I'm just gonna save it, just so we... Yep. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it?
Oh, and it's
You needed
moving.
help, after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you, after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Others like you. You've said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Do you have anything to say for yourself? For all of this hubris?
I do. The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live?
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
God, okay.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions?
We've already crossed the point of no return. There's no saving me now. Not that there's ever been much of me to save.
Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of... Are you a part of me?
Yeah.
We should be more selective about what we ask,
Mhm.
okay?
Are you part
Are
of
you
me?
part of me, or are you something else?
No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is? Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
Let's see what other questions there are.
And what is my true identity? The people out there beyond the walls, do they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do to them? What is the princess? Did you make her too? I wasn't supposed to see all this. If you made me, what am I? So you know about the looping. I think, what is my true identity, and what am I?
Mhm. Okay.
Okay.
You're the
Yeah.
long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Death of the author, run out of questions. So do we kill her, or do we do what
I
he
mean,
wants?
we haven't decided.
I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all of this.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
And the final fragment of glass shatters. You see yourself with newfound clarity. The long quiet, all of this is you. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. A bold heart, bring the adversary to her. Interesting, okay.
Mhm.
When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
What do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echoes spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
I'm gonna save here.
Yeah, good idea.
Slay the princess. There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and I need answers before I can make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
The sensation of bleeding
Oh,
and
shit.
sweating and breaking and mending and dying and living comes back in vivid color. You feel the shame of 100 deaths and the pride of 100 conquests. All of the peaks and valleys weaving themselves into a single tapestry, free of beginning and free of end.
Oh shit, are we gonna live through what we did to each one?
Remember when we killed each other with such fervent passion that death itself no longer sat on our shoulders?
Okay, we can do a bunch of shit here, apparently.
Yeah.
We can address the vessel statement directly, we can appeal to our shared humanity, reject her authority, argue my independence, reject perspective, or remain silent. What do you think?
You want, It'll determine what ending we get, I'm sure.
I think so.
Go for whatever would fit the love story the best. Yeah.
I think maybe address this vessel statement directly.
Sure.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was. Triumph does not exist without defeat. Birth does not exist without death. It is through conflict that we create beauty.
Here's the next one.
There are few things more terrifying than one's own heart.
There we
There's
are.
almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you.
I know why this game is so big.
Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality?
Because of like how many drawings.
Yeah.
Thrust it on.
I appreciate that.
Me too, yeah.
Like it's like such a like contrast between
Other
like,
games,
where
yeah.
like they just reuse a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think continue address.
I think we should address it, yeah.
Where like,
I wish I could share my heart with you.
Like thank you for sharing.
I think I wish I could share my heart with you.
All right.
But you already have, in so many ways. It is beautiful and adored. When movement slows and the dust settles, I hope you'll leave with me.
Hi!
Your lover has tried to stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? Love melted into skepticism, and you pulled back.
She looks so silly there.
Layer after layer, until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me. You sought the truth then. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp?
Why is that one different? My thoughts alone were enough to reduce you to nothing.
We'll save it here.
I'm curious about that one.
Yeah. This one?
Yeah.
I feel like that derives away from the love story, though.
Maybe, but it's different. It's red.
They're all red.
No, you see like
Oh,
but like
you're
that one
right.
is
Yeah.
different.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you. A shiver passes through you as unseen fingers dance across your skin. I remember the violence you inflicted on me, and yet they don't return it. I offer you absolution, and you take my hand in yours. You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was used to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
I would sacrifice everything to free you again.
And yet there is nothing left for you to sacrifice, so long as you accept me with open arms. That cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to listen?
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Okay. That was the wrong one. Think this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 choices and 2 explores.
Alright.
Do we want to explore first?
Sure.
Okay. It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all, or what do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
I feel like we should slay the princess. Feel
Go
like
ahead.
we should do what this game is called.
Alright, go ahead.
You are cruelty itself. And I cannot let you exist.
Even now, you think you can destroy me. If it takes all of eternity to break your delusion, I will still break it.
You don't have to face her alone.
Which hero are you?
Yeah, which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
Okay.
Voices weren't allowed here.
I thought so too.
Apparently that's not true, but we can worry about it later. You'll never be able to strike a decisive blow from out here. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
You are the reason she's here, aren't you, hero? Like I said when we first started.
She's relentless,
Well,
isn't
not
she?
first started, but like
Let's make this quick.
in the first video.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, it's taking us.
Getting
More
more
detailed.
detailed.
And here
Strange
we are. I'd
beginnings
say we were back where it
begets
all
strange
started, but
endings.
I guess it's a little after that, isn't
Oh,
it?
look, we can see her through the window.
Do you need me to describe things? That'd be nice. A little comfort in an almost unfamiliar place. Oh, you made it here too. We never really got to talk to her, did we? This one, I mean.
Yeah.
I'd like a description now, if you don't mind, for old time's
Yeah.
sake.
Of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's not really a cabin, is it? It's that terrifying blend of everything. Only it doesn't feel so terrifying anymore. It's still shaped like a cabin, it's just different in places. There's still walls, a door to the basement, a table, that knife. Windows. You know, come to think of it, I don't think he ever really included the windows in his cabin descriptions, did he?
He did not.
mentioned the windows when we broke them. No mirror this time, either. I think it did whatever it needed to do. And I know I've
Okay,
already
so it's going to be the
if we want to
first
see this
princess
through,
that
we're
we...
going to need that blade.
Mm-hmm.
It's the heart. Is it just the three of us?
Yeah, is it just the three of
It's
us?
just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
And I've been here since you left me here. No hard feelings, I'm just glad you're back to see this through.
Is the narrator really gone?
It's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated. Really goes to show how much you've grown up. Killing somebody across every iteration of reality just by existing. I don't even know what I would do if I were in the driver's seat with that kind of power.
Oh shit, we can do a lot. Okay. I think I am kind of sad to see him go,
Go ahead.
even
Me
after
too.
everything.
He was a lot of fun. Really easy to mess with. At least it seems you're honouring his memory. I'm sure he'd be proud to see you follow through on what he always wanted.
Let's slay the princess.
Blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to
Oh,
be
and
something
it's,
we can do, right?
Bam, bam.
So you're not going to suggest we throw it out the window? No, we've been through too much for that. And he's gone, so there's no one left to mess with but ourselves. You've gotten serious. Besides, what's the third beat? It isn't funny if we toss it out the window twice. There's the guy I know.
We'll do that. We'll do that in the future. Let's slay this princess.
Those winding stairs again. But now there's only one way forward.
Oh, they've all branched off.
Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice? Yeah, it was a real mess. Stopped being fun pretty quick.
It's okay. You can come down. The stairs won't bite. Not this time. Let's talk one last time before you kill us, if that's still what you want to do.
She doesn't sound messy anymore, though. At least somebody here feels put together. And forward we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting. That was easy compared to last time. Just stairs.
No weird fuzzy stuff or nonsense trying to pull us apart. Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
Even after everything you've seen, and all the lives we've lived together, you still want to kill us. The Echo really got his hooks into you. Unless you have your own reasons for wanting us dead?
Sorry, girl, but the game's called Slay the Princess.
So this is really it then. Let's see this through.
So, you've made a choice for all of us. Even through everything, through all the worlds we've seen and experienced, through all the lives we've known and lost, we could never imagine a world without you and us. It doesn't feel possible. Despite it all, we've always loved you. We hope you don't regret what comes next.
You blink, and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. Whatever action brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged, and left each of you with a piece of the other. But destroying her once and for all, you also destroyed a part of yourself. But the world hasn't ended. Things continue on.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
No, she's not.
Yeah.
A small part of her is with
Is
us.
that a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter, we don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going. That's right. We've got a whole world to see.
There is no world. You leave the basement behind. Look at the outside.
Yep.
And the stairs. And you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here. Yeah, there's not a lot for us to do, is there?
The path and the woods outside are an empty canvas. But there is even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor. A world free from death. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensations in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
Come on now. It shouldn't be that hard to break out of here. We're some sort of god, aren't we? He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once the unyielding tension gives way. And then the shattering. You are free, and before you lies the endless expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality, one forged by your will and by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over.
Yeah.
But there will be no bloodshed in this new world.
It's finally over, isn't it? But all of us are
They're
still
back.
I knew we'd finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination.
We really did win, didn't we? We're the house now. We get to make the rules. This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there.
Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him?
The whispering and the coercion and the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive has stopped. I could get used to this.
That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for yourself.
Boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the pecking order, we are the pecking order now.
I hope this was all worth it. Because I'm... Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it.
time mends a lot of things. You'll get better.
Hear, hear, to our vanquished foe.
Welcome back, everyone. It's great to see you all again. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We could do that, yeah? Yeah. We can do that.
A new and unending dawn, slay the princess.
Made by 2 fucking people? Goddamn. No.
Yeah.
Created by.
Created by, but there were a lot of people working on it apparently.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, there's a gallery now.
Mm-hmm.
Or it seems like there will be.
To our little creatures. Oh, look, there's an axolotl. Nubs! Our song finished the game. The good ending doesn't count.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait. Oh, apparently. So it sounds like there's like soundtracks, and so then like you can, like take a screenshot. And then yeah, like that's the like for the first song.
Okay.
Oh.
Now that you've finished the full story for the first time, you've also unlocked the gallery. You can access it from any of the in-game menus under Memories tab, and it's full of clues that will help you find undiscovered vessels and interactions. Happy hunting.
Return to main menu. So let's see, gallery.
We can
Wait,
reset.
memories.
Yeah, let's not reset the gallery. Okay. Find the tower. Find the prisoner. Find the razor. I thought you said she wasn't armed. Find the beast. Find the witch. Get her to break her own chains. Always leave a means of easy egress. Your favorite.
Yeah.
So, find the damsel, the nightmare, specter, basement in the cabin, it's the princess. So these might be like all the different like easier endings, maybe?
Wait,
Those are the hero and the prisoner.
Vessels.
The spaces between. Okay, we're just missing damn both of you to an incomplete existence. And then we have the end of everything.
Let's see, run the glory. Okay. And then like yeah.
Grant your freedom as gods. So these are all the different endings. Okay.
Yeah.
So we found the
and then
adversary.
Yeah, some of the different types.
We need to die pathetically to an abrasive prisoner. We've got Spectre. We've actually got most of the Spectre. The Nightmare. We're missing quite a lot of the Nightmare. She's armed, isn't she? Fall to a feral captive. Betray her before she can betray you. The Stranger. Missing 2. Split her as much as you're able to. See through her eyes at the end of everything.
And what's
The damsel. So this is our girl. Our best girl. The moment of clarity. Okay, we got all of the clarity.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Do you want to end the screen here and then, or like start something else after? I feel like this would be a good like.
Yeah,
ending
this is like a good
point.
ending point. Let's do our finishing thoughts. So, what did we think of that
Like,
first playthrough?
Really fucking good.
Yeah, I was not expecting this when I downloaded the game.
Yeah.
The art, oh my lord, the art was incredible.
Yeah.
And like all the different pieces, it's a beautiful game.
There's so much interaction to
Yeah.
it. Like,
Also, look, you can see like, was this here before?
What?
The nothingness.
Oh, I do not know.
We can check back in to the game.
Yeah, but yeah, really, really
Oh.
good game. Oh. So stuff like that, it's just it's so cool. There's so much
Yeah.
detail. There's so much interaction.
There's just so much hiding in this game, and we will be returning to it to find all the endings and all
Yeah.
that stuff. Like, we will be
Mhm.
just digging as deep into this game as we can.
Yeah.
Not tonight, but
Mhm.
in the future. It's gonna be
Yeah.
great.
Yep.
I think most of our theories were pretty spot on.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't expecting this to be like balance or anything, but
Yeah, like this.
yeah.
But we were.
I still don't know exactly what happened, but
Wait,
it's
what are
fine.
so? What are you confused about?
I don't even know.
That is actually an entirely valid statement.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, what were your thoughts?
I really liked it. I liked how it kind of played with, like, infinite choices, infinite outcomes, but all kind of leading back to you and the princess.
Yeah.
I'm excited to try everything else. I think it'll be fun.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that'll be very, very fun.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I wonder what happens if we hit continue really quick. Okay, it's just that. Okay.
Yeah.
And we have all of our fucking, like,
Yeah.
save files, which obviously we're gonna have to. We'll have to delete some of those eventually.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed that. I think that was a very fun game. I'm glad we tried it out.
Yeah, and I'm glad that we were able to like get through so much in a day.
For sure.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yep.
We will hopefully play this again sometime soon. Alright. Bye.
Bye.